Hold up. Hi, I'm the voice behind LBG Reviews. I need a quick word with you guys. Hi, this is also the face of LBG Reviews. Sorry about janky camera angles. I'm trying to get good audio quality, but my setup is failing me right now. So as a result, you guys have to put up with this for a little bit, but, anyways, the reason I wanted to talk with you guys is my life has been an ever-living nightmare for the past week, especially for those around me. Without going into too much details, basically, I didn't have time to really look at the It Takes Two video with the amount of attention and effort I wanted, and as a result, I decided on Saturday, alright, no video for that week, and so that way I can make sure that the It Takes Two video is as good as it can be, and we're moving on just to Powerwash Simulator. I hope you guys understand. Have a good one. Enjoy the video. Welcome back to LBG Reviews. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy. Today's video is Powerwash Simulator, a game released by Future Lab Studios, initially in early access on 2019. It then got released fully out of early access in 2022. Now, Powerwash Simulator is a very relaxing game, simply about power washing various objects, buildings, vehicles. There isn't really much else to the game, but it still manages to make it really fun, really relaxing. Powerwash Simulator also really doesn't have a lot of accessibility options. In fact, it has none at all. And part of that, I would say, is because Powerwash Simulator is a very laid-back game. There is no time constraint on when you need to get your power washing done. There isn't any penalty for doing anything wrong because, to put it simply, you can't. That's not to say that I don't think that there's anything that Powerwash Simulator couldn't improve for accessibility reasons. One example being, throughout this video, you're going to notice that whatever I'm power washing turns orange every so often. That's because Powerwash Simulator has a button that allows you to see dirt that's still left on the object. The problem with this is, especially with enclosed spaces that are completely dirty, your entire screen turns orange. And if you aren't sure if what you're looking at is dirt or if it's just the color of the object that you're power washing, you might be pressing that button a lot. So there are a few ways that I could think of improving this, and I will use some demonstration footage that I'll play for you now just normally without any modifications. As you can see, it flashes orange. I can tell that there's dirt all over it. However, if I bring your attention to the upper left corner of the screen, the game also tracks how clean that object is and also what material that object is, which is because Powerwash Simulator has various chemicals that you can use to speed up cleaning various materials. So my thought is, alright, these materials are already tracked so the chemicals can work properly. What if we also track the materials and have each material be a different color for showing dirt? I'm going to use chroma keying, or as it's more commonly known, green screening, to change the color of this orange to other colors as I speak here. So I would think that, like, say, maybe when I think of metal, my first thought would be blue, and when I think of wood, one of my first thoughts obviously is brown. However, on a more vibrant, brighter color to use, I would go for maybe like a lime green. And then plastic, my first thought, like a cyan, or maybe even to differentiate it even further from everything else, maybe even like a purple. For like stone, my first thought would obviously be gray, but maybe stone could be be bright yellow. Then there are materials that are just labeled as multi-purpose. Those materials I would leave as the standard orange. To further this, there's a list of every object that needs to be cleaned that you can scroll through when you pause the game. The game also allows you to select one of these items and have that item flash white, so like if there's multiple pillars on a building, you can see what pillars you haven't cleaned yet, in case like there's one that just has a little bit of dirt hiding away on it somewhere. That's nice, and that's really good to help you find what you're missing so you can get the job done. But at the same time though, that flashing stops when you show dirt or when you start power washing. I wish that, like, say when you select those objects and you show dirt specifically only on those objects, because that way you're targeting that specific object, so you only want to see dirt on that object. Beyond that, there isn't honestly much else that I could think about to change for Powerwash Simulator. The game is very relaxing, very laid back, and there is an in-game shop to allow you to buy upgrades with the money that you get from completing jobs, as well as cosmetic items. But apart from that, like, Powerwash Simulator is a very simple game, and it's very relaxing. I have no idea how long this video will end up being. However, if by the time that I am done talking here it is not over 10 minutes, please enjoy this footage of me cleaning for the next little while. If you want to skip that and skip straight to the outro of the video, that's fine. Here's the timestamp on screen. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I mentioned in the opening of the video, I wish I could have gotten out the It Takes Two video sooner, and I wish that I could have gotten it out to you guys last week, but ultimately I just couldn't. That video needs more time than I could have given it with what was happening last week. Be sure to like and subscribe as always. Tune in next week when we review Hollow Knight, a game that I haven't even beaten, but a game that I really love the art style of. I love the overall charm of it, and I think adds an interesting discussion to accessibility in video games based off of challenge and mystery versus a need to be able to appeal to others.